Hola, my name is Ernesto Guevara, but people call me Che. I was born in Rosario, Argentina in 1928, and I studied to become a doctor. I traveled the world, well, South America really, with my friend, and I realized there was so much suffering going on. I had to do something about it. In 1955, I met Fidel Castro and his brother Raúl in Mexico City, and together we started a revolution in Cuba.
Hola, guess who I am? Soy el fuerte Fidel Castro. I was born in 1926 to a family of campesinos. I was the third of 7 kids. I went to college to study law. People knew me for my talent in speeches, expressing nationalist and anti-imperialist sentiments. Because in Cuba we say, no way, Jose, to imperialists. Sentiments and condemning the exploitation of the poor by the rich. Entonces, I've been a revolutionary activist desde chiquitito. Bueno, tú sabes cómo es. 2 major incidents where I was in school, we were some locals back then, porque we tried to overthrow Trujillo in 47. Then another time, I was at an anti-imperialist school, Congress in Colombia, when a politician was assassinated. Those are the 2 political events I was involved with before I graduated in 1950. And I was an attorney for the underprivileged. Mi hermano, Raúl, y yo, we organized an army conspiracy. We had a battle, and then I got locked up. It was a battle against Bautista, because he was siding with the United States. He was helping them out. And you know, I want Cuba to be our own nation. For 15 years, I was sentenced to 15 years. But they let me out after 2. It's all because of my 5-hour speech in court. Yeah, I talk a lot. I was supporting my actions and quoting Jose Marti.
History will absolve me.
Bautista was a buen amigo with the Norteamericanos. I decided to go to Mexico and organize my master plans. And that is where I came across este tipo. He thinks he's cool because he came across the whole Latin America on his motorcycle. Este tipo on his motorcycle flow. Him and I, we became buen amigos. And we went, fiesta, fiesta.
It is now my turn. Yo me llamo Jose Julián Martí Pérez, and I may not have traveled the world on a motorcycle, well, only Latin America, and I may not speak for 5 hours, but I am the Cuban national hero. I am one of the most important figures in Latin American literature. I am a poet, a journalist, and a revolutionary philosopher. I was born in Havana, Cuba, and I was born on January 28, 1853. I began my political activism at a very young age. I would travel intensively through Spain, Latin America, and the United States. where I began raising awareness and support for the cause of Cuban independence. You see, our amigos from Spain, which then were not our amigos, did not want Cuba to be an independent country, and that is unacceptable. I united the Cuban emigre community, particularly in Florida, and I was very crucial to the success of the Cuban War of Independence against Spain.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Hola, estoy bien. Qué lindo México, ¿no?
Oh, sí, claro.
La ciudad más grande que he visto. Wait, you don't look Mexican.
I'm not. I'm Argentinian. Look at my face.
Ah, what are you doing here?
I traveled all over the world. I mean, Latin America. I went through Chile, Peru, Colombia, Panama, just to get to where I am now. And now I'm a revolutionary.
You're a revolutionary? Me too!
Oh yeah?
Oh,
We should get together.
sí!
Let's start a revolution.
We're going to be panitos.
Ah, sí. Abrazo.
Un abrazo. You want some sugar?
Of course.
Here you go.
Gracias.
Wait, so
Sí.
I'm here in Mexico because I'm making a plan
Oh yeah?
with a lot of other people.
How many?
We are going to do big things.
Really? Like what?
We are going to take over, overthrow this hijo de la gran puta, Bautista.
Imposible.
Sí, Che. Sí. Are you coming or are you not?
Of course I'm coming. Who do you think I am?
I thought you were going to be a doctor.
Yes, but I realize I'm more needed here to fight alongside you and create a free and prosperous Cuba.
Yes, you will touch many more lives if you come with me. Ba-dum.
Let's go.
We dance in the bar first.
Oh,
Whoop, 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 whoop.
vamos, vamos.
A mí me encanta la salsa.
Oh, I am Jose Marti.
I worship Jose.
Me too. You know nothing of Cuban nationalism.
Please pour us your knowledge.
You stupid porteño. I'm from the side. Oh, okay. You must understand that Cubans are one and the same, no matter where they're from.
Yes. We want everyone to be equal.
Yes, so follow me, and I will bring you to freedom and nirvana. When I met Fidel in Mexico City in September of 1954, we had a long conversation about Cuba and the revolution, and he finally convinced me to join him on his journey to take over the government in Cuba.
We got 82 men to sail back to Cuba. Only 12 of us survived. Everybody else died. But then we gained support once we got back to Cuba from many different groups of people. The pobres, poor, and the middle class. And then on New Year's Day of 59, Batista se fue como un cobarde. We overthrew him and gained victory. I began to work for agrarian reform and to diversify the economy so we'd be free from the sugar exports. You see, in Cuba, I have a lot of sugar. Look, bags and bags. U.S. cut relations with us in 1960. Whatever. They got all Spaniard on us, trying to invade, y tú sabes. I'm against that semi-colonial domination. In Cuba, we used to export sugar to them in the United States, but oh well, Eisenhower, take your coffee black now. Toma! The CIA, later, they tried to kill me. I became planet Earth's most wanted. Makes me feel special, especial. They even organized an invasion with Cuban exiles. They came in the bay and they tried to kill us. The U.S. was scared later because we had some missiles planted by the Soviet Union. It was about that time of the U.S. Cold War. But we agreed to take them out as long as they left us in Cuba alone. So yeah, that's basically how we got to where we are today.
Yes, but for me, after the success of the revolution in 1959, I left Cuba and went to Africa to help countries with their own revolution. But I was not a very liked man. I went around the world to help us with as many as I could, but many times I failed. I came back to Latin America to help Fidel with the Bay of Pigs invasion, and that was a success. Afterwards, though, I had to flee because the U.S. was after me, trying to kill me. I eventually escaped to Bolivia from Uruguay disguised as an old man, but unfortunately I was caught and killed by Bolivian soldiers that were trained by the United States, which was very, very sad. And now I'm dead.
What is happening?
Fidel, I visit you in your sleep. I come to thank you. You have accomplished my battles. I have fought long and hard for my country. I died on the path to freedom, and you have proven that perseverance is key in Cuba's independence. And I am dead now. And Che has fought beside you and died. But we will forever live in the endless battle for our independent country. So remember, mi amigo, in Cuba there are no races, no blacks, no whites, no mulattoes, no racial war. We are all equal. We are all one, brothers, hermanos y hermanas, por la misma patria. ¡Viva Cuba! Sorry for that café. Sorry for that café. Sorry for that café. Sorry for that café.